and happy 4th of July. I am currently on location for an eastbound M422, which has the CSX Spirit of First Responders and the CSX New York Central Heritage Unit on it. I should be coming here in the next 30 minutes, but anyhow, that's not why you tuned in for the 4th of July update. So this year at C. Henderson Rail Productions, kind of been a little quiet, but we have been making adventures. It's actually been a pretty good year. Started off interestingly. In January, I was hoping to film some snow trains. We had 2 good snowstorms, literally back to back in the span of a week. We also had a windstorm around the same time. That was pretty nuts. I tried to go out on the Sunday after we had all that good snow, and it just did not pan out for me. First half of the year I did best of, whistle compilation, memories, vlogs, and director's cuts. And I kind of slacked on the 5-year anniversary videos this year, which this year coming up on our 5-year anniversary, we have our best sketches of heritage units, Black River and Western. Honestly, that's all I can think of right now because all the other railroads I visited 5 years ago I haven't really been back to. That includes 261 and a few others, so we might be at the end of the 5-year in review videos until we get to 5 years after 2021, depending on the railroad. In March, in very early spring, I went down to Altoona and chased the Everett Railroad with my friend McCann, the rail fan. And back in April, we did have an eclipse, which is something I've wanted to see since 5th grade. Unfortunately, it was super cloudy in my area, but I did get to see it through the clouds, and it was really cool. I wish I would have traveled elsewhere, but you know what? In 20 years, I can. In May, I embarked on a week-long chase with GT Railfan Productions, Vilku Valve Productions, and Drop Signal Productions to chase the return of the Canadian Pacific 2816. We chased from St. Paul, Minnesota down to Davenport, Iowa. While we were out in the Chicagoland chasing the 2816, we also made sure to document quite a few other things, including static steam locomotives, rare power that we don't typically get back home, and Metro passenger trains. I would say overall it was a success. And then the first weekend in June, me and GT Railfan Productions went down to Tennessee Valley Railroad Museum with Lane's Trains, and we chased both the first Somerville of the year, which was a doubleheader between 6:30 and 45:01. Chased the Missionary Ridge Local on Sunday with 6:30, and so far this year's been going pretty good. So what's currently up on their schedule and everything? Well, as we're currently enjoying the 4th of July festivities, by now I have been filming a modern rail fanning video because it's been a while. Wanted to get out trackside, especially after catching the First Responders Unit and the New York Central Heritage Unit trailing. In July, I'm hoping to make a trek back down to the Strasburg Railroad, and I'm hopefully finally able to get, at some point this year, I'm going to be filming a day out with Thomas, don't know when. In August, if all goes well, I'm hoping to chase the Reading and Northern 2102 on the Pittston Iron Horse Ramble, as well as the following day chasing the F units. Currently waiting on a few schedules. I'd love to hit up 4014 this year. With 1225 operating a summer excursion, I'm hoping that it's going to be operating a fall excursion. I am hoping in October as well to be able to squeeze in this year's Indiana Fall Colors train. But if I'm being honest, I am not 100% sure if I'm going to do this because I was hoping to do Tri-State this year with 765 on the Indiana Rail Experience, but it did not work out. Got my camera with me as I was recording this, waiting for M422. No, it did not sneak up on me, but another train did, to add to the rail fanning video. Now that the Sioux Line 1003 tickets are for sale, that being put on by Steel Highway magazine. It's been a while since I've seen my favorite Mikado. I was really impressed when I saw it in 2021, and I'm really looking forward to doing the charter this year. I'm unsure currently if I'm going to do 1225 North Pole Express. I'd love to do it because it's a tradition, but if I do end up doing it, it's not going to be in December. It's going to be in November if I do go this year. But for sure, I want to catch 113 to pull on their Santa train trips because I do know that time is limited on 113's flues from what I understand. Anyhow, that's pretty much it for this year, and I'm currently waiting for schedules and everything else to be released. I also forgot to mention too that we're waiting to see when the return of the Arcade in Attica 18 happens because I do know that that is going to happen in the near future. Probably head up to New York and Lake Erie, and depending on what else happens, depends on what else I hit up. Anyhow, I hope you all had a great 4th of July. Hope you all got to see some fireworks, have fun with the family, have a good cookout, and I hope you all are having a great 2024 like myself.